Hello everybody, this is day number 1 of my coverage of Crimson Invasion for Pokemon TCG Online. I'm going to wait and see as people filter into the video. I'm going to do just a random sort of a battle here. I'm going to buy some packs of Pokemon TCG Online of Sun and Moon Crimson Invasion, and I'll open them up on the video here and assemble a deck using a lot of the Pokemon, a lot of the trainer cards, throw in some staple trainer cards as well. But just to make sure we have time for people to show up, I'm going to go ahead and I'll just do like a filler battle for the time being. Let's open up one of my recent decks. Let's go with the Tricky Treat. In fact, I don't want to open that up. I want to play with that thing. Let's go. Let's test this deck. I'm going to have to can't speak. I have to keep cycling back and forth and keep track of the viewership, the comment section, everything going on like that. And of course, I'm going to mulligan as I always seem to do. Isn't that fun? It's only against a computer player though, so it's not that big of a deal. They're not that well advanced. You know, I kind of wish that they were a little bit more difficult. Because, what deck am I using? I thought I chose Tricky Treat. I forgot. When you select to look at the cards and you exit out, it goes back to your main selection. I'll use the Mega Beedrill. I'm okay with that. So we got Bulbasaur in the lead spot. We're against a Fire-type deck, of course. Let's get our Nest Ball and... do I want more draw support? Probably do. Although I don't have... Oh, there it is. Octillery's in there. I was going to say, I don't have Octillery, so I can't Wally into that. But I absolutely can. Let's Wally up, get ourselves Octillery for our continued draw support every single turn. I will put a Grass Energy to Bulbasaur. Can't really use anything else up that I want to not lose here, so I'm just going to use the Abyssal Hand right now. Let's get ourselves a Bulbasaur. Alright, we'll drop you to the bench. And that's going to be our turn number 1. What's going on? We've got somebody watching here. Hello, everybody, whoever's watching. I say everybody with one person, but hey, everybody, you count as everybody. Or all the people watching right now, you are every single viewer. How about that? Alright. Oh, live coal, I'm weak to that. So stay tuned. Once I'm done this video, or this part of the video, I'll have some space. I will be doing some purchasing of Crimson Invasion booster packs and assembling a deck using those. I'll be streaming for about an hour and a half or so today. What do I not need here? I'll wait till next turn to use that Ultra Ball, I think. Might be the best bet. So we're going to let this Bulbasaur keep taking hits, sadly. It's going to take 60 from the fireworks, which is not good. It's got 2 retreat costs. We can't pull it back to it anyway. Oh, there's the fireworks. Ouch. Alright, down goes Bulbasaur. Bulbasaur number 2 comes up, which could survive, or will survive the first fireworks attack. I can technically Ultra Ball away this Venusaur and a Grass Energy. And the reason being is I have Super Rod. So let's get Moralol, drop that to the bench, see if we can somehow get ourselves a Shiinotic in play. I'll now play the Super Rod, shuffle back 3 cards. We've got Bulbasaur, Venusaur, and a Grass Energy. Back in they go. And I can Abyssal Hand for 3 cards. What do we find? Got ourselves 2 Puzzles of Time. I can use that for a Nest Ball and an Ultra Ball. I could also Wally instead, though. Let's do that. Let's go ahead. Play 2 Puzzles of Time. Bring back Nest Ball and Wally. So we're going to play out that Nest Ball. Get ourselves one of our Beedrill EX. We're now going to play Wally and get ourselves the Shiinotic. Poor Bulbasaur, it's going to take so much damage. But, I mean, is it really though? Because you see, what we're about to do is evolve it into Ivysaur. We do have our Illuminate ability, thanks to good old Shiinotic here. Drop you onto the bench. Or I'll drop you onto the active spot, I believe I mean to say. And let's just finish up right here. I'm going to take 60 from this thing's fireworks. It keeps losing energy, though, by doing so. Of course, now it's prepared to attack once again. Ow. Alright. So another 60 takes it down. I can Field Blower stuff away. How do I play this in? Let me think. I'm going to, first of all, let's drop the other Moralol to free up some space in our hand. Yeah, we're going to... I go for Venusaur. I'll play Venusaur, because if we can get 1 more energy, we can now retreat, because of course Jungle Totem ability provides, or every grass energy, excuse me, basic grass energy provides 2 energy, was gonna say, you really didn't give me any energy, but gave me Professor's Letter. That's pretty much just as good. I could Wally up. Watch this. This is gonna be cool. Wally into the other Shiinotic. And I can now Illuminate, grab ourselves Mega Beedrill. That's a regular Beedrill. I like the Mega. With the Spirit Link attached, we do not lose our turn. And Mega Evolution has been achieved. Now we can also go ahead and Nest Ball for another Bulbasaur. Just in case this Venusaur doesn't make it through the fight. We'll attach an energy to Venusaur. We'll now retreat into our Mega Beedrill. It's going to take some damage, yeah, but as soon as we start dishing out the damage with the Hazard Stinger, it's not going to be that big of a deal. Let's shuffle back in our energy cards. And that's about it for the turn. Pretty decent setup. As soon as this match is done, I might wait a little bit longer. I might do one more match with the computer player just to pad things out a little bit here. So we get more people watching. It is earlier than I was expecting to do this live stream, but things have come up for later on in the day. I'm not going to have as much time to record later as I would like to, so I got to get this done right now. Alright, let's add energy to Mega Beedrill. We'll Illuminate to get... Oh, we have no more Ivysaur. That is true. We only have one, don't we? We could get a rare candy, though. The Abyssal Hand. No, but we got Skyla, who can find us that rare candy. Not bad. Where are they at? There they go. Alright, so we can get 2 Venusaur. The only downside is, as the card says, you can't apply more than 1 Jungle Totem ability per... Well, you only apply 1 at a time. So, the thing is, if I lose this Venusaur, I've still got a second Jungle Totem backing me up. And what Jungle Totem does, if you're not aware, provides, as I just said, double grass energy from each basic grass energy. It's enough to power up the Hazard Stinger with 1 card. And when you're constantly paralyzing the opponent with just 1 card, 1 energy, it's kind of decent. Look at that, 40 damage for poison. Down goes the fire type. I'm up against a fire type deck too. So, the fact that Mega Beedrill is going to pull through is quite nice. So that is the Mega Beedrill. I think I'm pretty much set just to keep attacking. I don't even need to use my draw support. I don't need to use my searching with the Illuminate. I just keep wailing away as long as I have grass energy in hand. If I start running out, though, that's when I'll use the Judge or start using more Abyssal Hands to get back some extra grass energy. Torkoal comes up next. It'll survive 1 turn. Oh, it's going to hit me, too. It's going to survive at least 1 turn while the poison saps away at it. But it's going down anyway, unless they have some sort of Pokemon Center Lady or a full heal switch card or something like that. It's at 80 damage. 1 more round of 4 times poison brings that down. And see, that's not bad. See, that's a problem that the computer players have. They'll often add energy to their active Pokemon that's about to faint. So it's like they don't really have the best strategy in mind, but of course they're just the computer player. I'm going to end the turn and let the poison do the damage. Get my prize card. And we find Evo Soda. Not helpful in the least, because we've got all of our evolutions already out here. Cute little Torchic comes out. It's going to hit me for a decent Ember. Loses the energy. Alright, so we do not have energy right here. Let us just simply judge. Yeah, we're going to have less cards. We're giving the opponent some cards too, but I'm okay with that. As long as we get some energy, which we did. And we have a Fisherman too, to bring back. Oh, I don't even attach energy just yet. But I do have Fisherman to bring back 4 basic energy, 4 grass energy. It's a pretty decent setup what I got going here. I love this combo. And someone had said on the last video that I put up regarding this deck, they said they were wondering if anyone was going to combine Venusaur with Mega Beedrill. And lo and behold, I did. Okay, that's getting kind of risky. At 120 damage. We're not going to be down and out just yet, though. Let's take down this Combuskin since it has the energy. 40 damage from the hit, 40 from the poison, 80 HP total. Down goes their energized Combuskin. 1 prize remaining. Oh, we got Ivysaur. I guess I do have more than 1 in the deck. So this thing can't even Grass Fire me, which is nice because I don't have energy attached yet. I do now. And now you see it, now you don't. Lose it, take down, Slugma. So again, like I said, computer player, that's not really an impressive win, but I'm just kind of filling out time. See if anyone else shows up for the live stream, of course. If not, it does still save onto YouTube, so people can check it out later on in the day. I guess I didn't announce when I was going to live stream, but like I said, I have to do something later on today, so This is the only time I have. Plus, after this, I'm going to go up to Heroes Beacon, the comic shop where we have our Pokemon League at. We have a special event, the IWK 24 Hours of Gaming, where people, I think it's a $10 donation, and you can play 24 hours of board games, card games, whatever it is up there at Heroes Beacon, all for a good cause, raising money for the IWK Children's Hospital in Halifax, Nova Scotia. Alright, so let's drop a Staryu. I can Ultra Ball, get rid of a basic energy, and what else can I get rid of? I'll get rid of Kukui. Yeah, Kukui. I should get rid of the Super Rod now that I think about it. Too late now, though. Okay, let's play Zorua. We'll add that onto our bench. We'll put a double colorless to the active Zorua. Now, I could Super Rod stuff back in, but I'm going to hang on to that for now. Let's play Lily to get 7 cards. First turn you draw till you have 8 in hand. We've got a couple of Zoroark. What do we want? I'm going to Nest Ball for another Zorua. Onto the bench you go. I will attach Choice Band to this one. Why not? I could drop the other Staryu. I will drop the other Staryu simply because when I use Judge next turn, I want to be able to get back as many fresh cards as possible. So we can't attack just yet. We don't have enough energy to do so. And let's see. Oh man, there goes my double colorless. Is that really going to hurt me in the long run? Maybe. Maybe not. Okay, let's put a double colorless onto this one. I will evolve into Zoroark right here. I'll evolve this one into Zoroark as well. Alright, so let's do the trade first for our active Zoroark. Discard a basic energy, draw 2 extra cards. It's not bad. Now I'm going to use trade on this one. Discard this basic energy, get 2 cards. I do have Pokemon Center Lady now. Now what I was hoping to find was a Starmie, or I kind of want to get the free... Actually, no, I can't retreat just yet anyway. So what we're going to do, we're going to play this, just to get it out of hand. It's going to make my Dark Pokemon do 10 more damage. I'm going to now play Judge. Shuffle my hand, draw 4. No Starmie, but we do have Evo Soda, and we got another Zoroark with Stand In. Let's evolve up into Starmie with the Space Beacon ability. I can move back basic energy cards by discarding 1 card from hand. 2 basic energy cards back from the discard pile. But first of all, let's do Stand In. Zoroark comes up. You can go for the Mind Jack attack. 110. It's a nice knockout right there. Does 10 damage plus 30 more for each opposing bench Pokemon. RoboPig gameplay. Do I want to battle? I can do that in a little bit, but after we get this match complete, it's time for me to purchase some Crimson Invasion booster packs. So what I could... I always hit the microphone when I'm in my face. What I could do is maybe do a battle against you with the first Crimson Invasion deck that I make. Of course, you'll be here to see what deck that is, but I don't care. That's fine. Here's what I want to do. I want to play Skyla to get some more basic energy. Yeah, so stay tuned. After I get some booster packs and assemble a deck, I will do some viewer battles with you folks, and I'll do some random battles against other players online just to sort of pad things out a little bit. I'm going to be streaming for a little bit over 1 more hour to go. Okay, let's trade away the water energy first of all. That's the least important for us. That's good. Got another Darkness energy. I have Starmie Break here just to add more HP to my Starmie. I don't think the opposing Pokemon trainers that I find will be using any Break evolutions, but you never know. I know the computer players won't for sure. Okay, we got another Starmie, so we can get back 4 basic energy every turn if we really want to. And let us put this to this Zoroark. I think that's it for this turn. If we do wake up, they're going to yawn us to sleep again, though. We might wake up immediately. Excuse me, so here's what I'm thinking I want to do. I'm first going to Skyla for... what will help us the most here? Well, I definitely want to get a Float Stone. If I'm lucky, I can get another Zoroark with Stand In. So let's try a couple of trades. I should have done this differently. Wait, can I cancel? I can't cancel. I don't need the Nest Ball anyway, though. I should have actually used Space Beacon to discard an energy first of all. So let's do that. Watch this. I'm going to Space Beacon away this basic water energy. Get back 2 basic energies. This gives me almost unlimited, you know, draw support with trade, of course. So let's trade away again, get rid of another basic energy, and get ourselves no stand-in. However, I don't think we played a supporter yet. No, we did play Skyla, right? I can get Ultra Ball, watch this. Okay, discard 2 Puzzles of Time. I'm bring back an Ultra Ball. Actually, Evo Soda. Whoops. And let's go with... let's bring back Double Colorless. Alright, so I can still attach an energy, which I will do. Well, wait, first of all, let's make sure the other Zoroark is in the deck. It is. Alright, so that's good. We're evolving our bench Zoroark into Zoroark. We're going to attach a Darkness energy here. We will stand in, curing us of the sleep condition, of course. And with that Float Stone, we can now retreat into Zoroark GX. We can go with the Riot is beating a lot of damage going on, 130. That's great. No problem, RoboPig gameplay. I gotta get a better setup for my live streaming because I only have 1 monitor. I need to get a second one because TCG Online takes up the entire monitor. I gotta keep switching back and forth from screen to screen, which I don't think you guys see on the stream itself. I think it just keeps showing you just the footage of the gameplay at hand. But if I have a second monitor, I can just look over, see comments, look back, play the game. So someday I'll get to that point where I'm much more advanced. I see you, Double Colorless. Yeah, let's put you here. Let's go ahead and Space Beacon. Get rid of a Staryu, we don't need that. Get back a couple of basic Darkness energy. I'm going to start powering up all the Zoroark, basically. What do you guys think about this kind of a deck idea? No? I think it's kind of cool. I like it. Let's go with... see, I could Trickster and use their own attack against them. In fact, what could we hit? We could do Flamethrower for 80. Let's just do it. Let's go Trickster. We can choose whatever we want. Look at all these options here. And you do get to choose an opposing Pokemon attack, or sorry, a GX attack if you really want to. So the most damage is going to be, of course, Flamethrower. Taking down a fire type with Flamethrower. How nice is that? Oh, we lost our energy. Oh, no. Choice Band. Very cool. Alright. Torkoal comes up. Live Coal for a whopping 20. And by whopping, I mean... not at all. Let us Space Beacon. Get rid of one of our basic energies and give 2 other basic energies back. A couple more Darkness. I really like how this thing cycles through. As long as I remember to do my Space Beacons at the proper times. So I'm down to 13 cards in the deck. That could be a problem because I'm about to use 2 trades. Why? Why not? I'm winning. There's no chance I could possibly lose this one, right? It could if I deck myself out, of course. Let's just do the other trade just because I want to play things really risky. I want to get as low as possible. I have an option though, of course. Let's throw this onto the active Zoroark because we lost it during Flamethrower, and we'll do more damage. This does 130 with the Stadium in play, so that's a knockout. Get ourselves Guzma. Very cool. Zoroark GX is pretty neat, especially when you can, like I say, recycle energies and just other cards to use trade constantly over and over and over again. So we're going to Space Beacon again. We'll go ahead and discard this energy. Get back 2 basics. I'll Space Beacon with the second Starmie as well here. And discard this. Take back 2 more basics. I wasn't even get the second... oh, the second Dark. Oh, that was the one that was discarded. You can't bring back the card you discard using the ability, of course. Okay. Attach that. Let's use a couple of trades. And we get ourselves... let's just go ahead and... whoops. Trade away the last Darkness energy in hand. We can bring that back if we need to. I'm down to 4 cards left in the deck. What do I do? Oh, no. Right, it's beating 130. Poor little Torchic falls to that. That's painful. Evo Soda. So, they're pretty much done. They have nothing to work with. Just to show off, I could play N if I really wanted to. In fact, let's just do it. Yeah, we'll go down to 1 card. They'll go up to 6, but we're going to get the knockout anyway. See, if I was going to deck out, I had N up my sleeve the whole time. Not up my sleeve, that sounds like I'm cheating. Let's just do the Riot is beating. Alright, so I think we're pretty much good to go ahead and start grabbing ourselves some Crimson Invasion booster packs. Let's go into the shop. I did do a bunch of the online challenges recently. I got 2,948 tokens. That is more than enough to get 10 online booster packs of Crimson Invasion. Where are you at? There we go. So let's grab ourselves 10 of these. We'll redeem those. Yep. We have 948 remaining. I want to keep doing all the daily challenges. Let me go to the collection right now, because you can get some good tokens by doing that. I have a bunch of other packs to be opened up at some point. I got the uncommon chest rewards and stuff. Let's just go right to the Crimson Invasion. We want to see what these ones are all about. So, what kind of cards do you think we're going to get out of these? Do you think we're going to get some Ultra Beast? Do you think we're going to get some more Pokemon GX? Some cool trainer cards? First pack gives us... Okay, we have... I want to take a look at all the cards, too, because I don't know half of what these ones are all about. So, Shelmet Absorb does 10. You can heal 10. Bell of Silence. The opponent can't play any Pokemon that has an ability from their hand next turn. That's an interesting one. Gnaw for 30 from Swinub. Swablu does Peck for 10. And Magikarp Submerge. As long as it's on the bench, prevent all damage done to it. What is that in the background? Isn't that the, what is it? Seafolk Village? I think there's like a boat that looks like the Magikarp. And Waterfall Evolution. Search your deck for a card that evolves from this Pokemon and put it onto this Pokemon. Then shuffle your deck. That takes 3 energy? Come on, Magikarp. Alright, we have Miltank with a nice ability, Moo Moo Malt. As long as it's active, whenever you attach an energy from your hand to one of your Pokemon, heal 90 from that Pokemon. 90 damage. Nice. Zweilous, Headbutt for 30, double hit for 60 times 2. Devoured Field. The attacks of Darkness Pokemon and Dragon Pokemon do 10 more damage to the opponent's active Pokemon. Kind of like what I was just using, the Reverse, or the Reverse Valley, except... Is it Reverse Valley? I forget. I think it's Reverse Valley, but it applies to both sides, actually. And we have a Reverse Foil Mankey with 3-step strike, flip 3 coins, 10 damage for each. Rare of our first pack is... Crawdon. It's not an Ultra Beast, but Double Claws does 80. Discard 2 energy from the opponent's active Pokemon. That's not bad. Alright, so let's... I could click that open another, but I like going to this part because you get to rip it open every single time. So, pack number 2. Getting ourselves... Metal Energy. We already got a couple of... I got 4 duplicates. 5 duplicates. Nummel is new. We have Continuous Headbutt. Flip a coin until you get Tails. This does 30 damage for each heads. We have Hakamo-O. Noble Roar. The opponent switches their active Pokemon with a bench, and Dragon Claw for 40. We have a Dashing Pouch. The Pokemon this card is attached to discards energy for its retreat cost. Put that energy into your hand instead of the discard pile. Cool. Reverse Foil is Mawile. Call for Family. Search your deck for up to 2 basic Pokemon. Put them on the bench. Crunch does 30 and might discard an energy with the heads. Rare of the second pack, Octillery. Ink Spit. The defending Pokemon tries to attack during your opponent's next turn. They flip a coin. If Tails does nothing. And Special Artillery from Octillery. 40 plus. You may discard a special energy from this Pokemon. If you do, this does 80 more damage. You know what that could actually work with? Flareon with the Flare effect ability, or Flare, what is it? I think it's Flare effect. You can make your stage 1 into a fire type, give it a water and a burning energy, continuously bring back the burning energy with that attack, and could be doing 120 every turn. For only 2 energy cards from 100 HP Pokemon, that's not bad. Alright, so I really want a Alolan Raichu, RoboPig Gameplay says. So, do you think we're going to get one of those? We'll have to find out. If we open up pack number, was this 3, I believe it is. We find ourselves with a lot of new cards this one. Lucamine, I see. So we have Cacnea, Sucker Punch 10 plus. It's got Darkness Energy attached, is 30 more. We have Alolan Geodude. Defense Curl could prevent damage and tackle for 20. So land it for a Psychic Energy, singes and burns the opponent. Cute little Cubone here. Leer could paralyze, Headbutt does 20. Stuffle does flop for 30. And again, we have Stuffle once again in Pokemon TCG. Every single set needs its own Stuffle for some reason. Lucamine. Put 2 in any combination of supporter cards and stadium cards from your discard pile into your hand. Cool. Kakuna. Multiply. Search your deck for up to 3 Kakuna and put them on the bench. I always like attacks that get a non-basic Pokemon onto the bench directly. You don't need Weedle, right? They just become Kakuna, and they aren't considered evolved Pokemon because they haven't evolved from Weedle. Recover. Discard an energy from this Pokemon and heal all damage from it, and speed attack 70 on Exceldor. Reverse Foil is Feebas. Splashing Dodge 10. Flip a coin. If hedge, prevent all effects of attacks, including damage done to this Pokemon. So kind of like Fly Attack. Rare is going to be we've got ourselves an Ultra Beast, everybody, Guzzlord GX. Of course, we've seen this in the videos before. I talked about it in the news. Each sloppily for 1 darkness. Discard the top 5 cards of your deck. If any of those are energy, or yeah, what is it? If any of those cards are energy cards, attach them to this Pokemon. Tyrannical Hold does 180. For 5 darkness, Glutton GX does 100, and if you knock out something with that damage, take 2 extra prizes. So we have an Ultra Beast, finally, after a whopping 3 packs opened up. And how bad is my luck, right? Alright, let's open up pack number 4. Grabbing ourselves a fair number of new cards. We've got Jangmo-O, Headbutt for 10, Gentle Slap for 20. We have the Feebas non-reverse. We have Aeron with Tackle for 10, Metal Claw for 30. We're at the Aether Foundation, that's kind of cool. We have a Staryu with Spinning Attack for 10, another Stuffle, Lucamine, Piloswine, Stampede for 20, and 4 energy for Rest. Pokemon is now asleep, heal 90 from it. Staravia, Flap for 20, Wing Attack for 60. We got 2 rares in this one. Reverse foil, I believe, first is Mamoswine, Double Stomp, 60 plus, flip 2 coins, 30 more damage for each head. Forceful Tackle does 90, plus you may put up to 9 damage counters on this Pokemon. This attack does 10 more damage for each damage counter you placed in this way. Not bad. You can do 190 if you do half of your own HP damage to yourself. And the rare card is Camerupt. Continuous Headbutt, just like Numel had, but it's 80 damage for each head, Searing Flame for 120, and causes burn, so technically 140, unless the opponent is somehow immune to burn, like Raticate with antibodies. Alright, we are into our last of the first half of the booster packs. So far, only got 1 Ultra Beast, but it's cool. We got the... It's not the biggest one, is it? I believe Celesteela is technically the biggest. So we've seen all this here before. We have a new reverse foil in Misdreavus. Confuse Ray causes confusion. Rare card is a Primate. Low kick for 30, and Luca Fight, or is it Luchador, right? Lucha Fight. 90. During your opponent's next turn, the training Pokemon stacks do 30 more damage. That's kind of not that good. I like how it's a clay model, though. I wonder if they would ever include a card, like a tool that says, once this Pokemon attacks, go to the bench. Because if they ever did, this would be weird. The idea is Lucha Fight makes Primate's defenses go down, kind of like close combat, I'm sure. But if you would switch it to the bench, this technically still says the defending Pokemon does more damage to whatever you have active. In fact, even if they played like Lysandre or Pokemon Catcher, they could bring something else up to do 30 more damage to that. That's not that good of an attack, really. I mean, it does 90, but you could do 130 with 2 strong energy, of course. Alright, into the second half of our booster packs. Okay, so Mr. Robopig gameplay. Does 60 damage plus 20 more for each energy attached to your opponent's active Pokemon. Oh, that's the Alolan Raichu. Good, congratulations on winning the local pre-release for that, too. And thanks for congrats on the Ultra Beast. Hoping to get some more, though, but if we only get 1, that's fine. Of course, the more you get, the better things are. You know, more options you have available. Alright, we've got ourselves Execute. Hypnosis puts things to sleep. Ram does 10. Minccino for 1 energy. Tickle does 10 and might paralyze. We got a Haunter with Pain Amplifier. Put 2 damage counters on each of your opponent's Pokemon that has any damage counters on it. What does this one do again? Peeking Red card. When your opponent reveals their hand, you may have your opponent count the cards in their hand, shuffle those cards into the deck, then draw that many cards. That's interesting. So it's not quite like Red card. Of course, it's a Peeking Red card. Kind of cool. And the rare card is... we have Aggron. So we have Revenge Cannon, 10 plus. 10 more damage for each damage counter on all of your bench Pokemon. That ain't bad. Buster Swing for 120 is not affected by resistance. Alright, so the second half is off to a... what would you call it? Aggressive start with Aggron, maybe? I don't know. It's not quite an Ultra Beast, though. We want to get more of those guys. Or even with the music playing, we got Gladion. Soul Valley would be kind of cool to get. We have Jigglypuff, roll out for 10. Double Slap does 20 times 2 with coin flips. Slash does 10 for Spoink. We have Houndour. Rear Kick does 10. Dark Sign does 20. So Gladion, we've seen this at the pre-release tournament. Put your face down prize cards and put one of them into your hand. Then shuffle this Gladion into your remaining prize cards and put the back face down. If you didn't play it from hand, it does nothing. So that's kind of cool. You get to take prize that you want and put him down in place of it. So Counter Energy we also saw. It provides 1 colorless energy, but if you have more prizes left than the opponent, and if this is attached to a Pokemon that's not a GX or EX, it provides every type of energy, but only 2 energy at a time. Kinda cool. The Sea of Nothingness. This was also seen in the pre-release video. Special conditions are not removed when Pokemon, both yours and the opponent's, evolve or de-evolve. That might be good for my Mega Beedrill deck, I'm just gonna say. Skiddo. So Seed Bomb for 20, that's a reverse foil. Rare card is... Staraptor. Clutch does 50, the opponent can't retreat. Sky Hunting does 120. If your opponent's Pokemon is knocked out by the damage from this attack, switch this Pokemon with one of your bench Pokemon. Okay. That's not bad. So, like I just said, there's a way you can switch Pokemon after attacking. It's not a tool exactly, of course, but... Alright, so let's pop open pack number 8, I believe this is. And... Again, if we only get the one Ultra Beast, that's fine. We'll make use of it. We got a Winky Shellos. Regeneration can heal 30, and Mudslap does 10. We've got a Remoraid, which Water Guns for 30. Funnelby, Mudshot for 30. We have Mankey, which is not the reverse foil. Where is he at? That's just outside the Shrine of... No, the Ruins of Life, I think it is. That's where you'll find Tapu Lele. We've got the Counter Catcher. Now, again, you can only play this card if you have more prize cards remaining than your opponent, so kind of like the Counter Energy. Switch one of your opponent's bench Pokemon with your active Pokemon. Very cool. There's a lot of cards that if you're falling behind in the match, you have the advantage with these counter cards. Reverse Foil Lusamine. Rare card is Gengar. This is painful. We've seen this at the pre-release. Whenever your opponent attaches an energy card from their hand to one of their Pokemon, put 2 damage counters on that Pokemon. I want to put you in the deck for sure. Fade to Black does 70, and the opponent's active Pokemon is now confused. And you can have more than one of those Gengar on your bench, and you do the damage with every single one. So each one puts 2 damage counters as they attach an energy. That is wild stuff. Okay, 2 rares. Reverse Foil is Beware. So, ability Fluffy. This Pokemon takes 30 less damage from the attacks of your opponent's non-fire Pokemon. It's cool. It's really recreating the Fluffy ability from the video game, except Fire does more damage, so technically not the same, but whatever. Crosscut does 60 plus 60 more if the opponent's Pokemon is evolved. Rare is another Primate. We already have you with that Lucha fight. Okay, the last pack we're going to open up. So we're only going to have one Ultra Beast to work with. Unless we get some super luck out of this one. Any new cards? We got Skiddo, Seed Bomb. What is Bug Search? Your opponent reveals their hand. Flap does 20. We have Fighting Memory. Oh, if we can get Silvally GX. Silvally GX's card is attached to is a fighting Pokemon. Now, we got the reverse foil is Starly, which we just saw here. And rare is going to be another Camerupt. So we do only have just the one Ultra Beast. But that's fine. I like having a bit of a kind of a challenge to work with. So what we're going to do here is go to our deck manager. If you guys have suggestions for which cards that I should put into this upcoming new deck, feel free to leave them in the comments, in the chat, whatever, and I'll assemble them as I can see how they fit. Alright, let's just look at our Crimson Invasion ones right now. Oops, not reset. I want to apply that. These are all new cards. Look at this. Alright, so where's our Guzzlord? There it is. You're definitely going in. We're going to want to use a lot of Darkness Energy. I saw someone at the pre-release had a few extra cards, but basically it was just Guzzlord GX and almost nothing but Darkness Energy. Each sloppily would attach a bunch of energy like in basically a single turn. On turn 2 you could use the Tyrannical Hole for 180, Glutton GX for 100. I kind of like it. So what I'm going to do here, let's sort by... Can we do by type? We can't do by type. Alright, but we do know... We've got some... Do we get any Ghastly? We didn't get any Ghastly, did we? I can throw some Ghastly in from a previous set, though, just to make use of that Gengar. Let's see which Pokemon I want to use. I definitely want to put the Gengar in. The Miltank wouldn't be bad either with Moo Moo Malt. Alright, where are you at? Ghastly? I mean, Gengar? What are the odds to not get any Ghastly, right? So we're going to get a couple of Haunter. Where are you guys at? There we are. So we're going to put 2 of you guys in. We'll grab a couple of Ghastly from an earlier set. What else do we have that's fully evolved? We could try... Well, let's focus on Darkness and Psychic, first of all. So I could use Staraptor and Staravia. They're good for colorless types. Let's drop them in for now. I can take them out if necessary, of course. We didn't get any Grumpig, so Spoink will say is out. Remoraid, Octillery... I don't know, I like to focus on abilities, too, if I could. Mawile wouldn't be bad. We do have just colorless requirements for that. We can use that to get some basics out. We got a couple of Mankey, but they're going to take fighting energy. Would I even use the Gengar for attacking is the question. Probably not. Mamoswine could be something. So we could go with Darkness and Water. We didn't get any Corphish either. So that would have been kind of cool to use Double Claws discarding 2 energy. It's not even a coin flip. Now, Beware we could use. If it was the Beware with Rake In to draw more cards, I probably would go consider that right away. We have no Lyron, so I can't get Aggron in here. We could Shelmet and Excelgor. You guys have any suggestions? Let me check the chat here. You made your deck, so Mr. Robopig Gameplay made their deck and won't change it. Background music is a little loud. Let me turn that down a bit more. Thanks for letting me know. Let's go down to about there. If that's still too hard to hear me, just let me know. Otherwise, I'll keep it at that for the time being. That's the problem. I can't hear my own live stream. I hear my voice. I hear the music in my headphones. And I can barely hear the music, but it must be louder in the live stream. In fact, it is. I've checked before, too. So, again, just keep me apprised if there's too much difficulty hearing me. I want to put the Miltanks in. Put a couple of those. I think that's probably all for new Pokemon. I'll put a couple of Ghastly. Let's go with Gastly. We're going to take off the filter because it's just short Crimson Invasion. Which one will be the best? They all have a retreat cost. These ones have more HP. Let's put a couple of these Ghastly in. Let's put one of each, actually. Why not? So that's going to give us 14 Pokemon. I think that's probably good enough. Now for the energy, we want to put a lot of Darkness. In fact, we could just put all Darkness. Maybe just a couple Psychic in case. Why did I hit the slash or backslash? We want just some Psychic energy. Let's go for Standard, of course. These are all just basic energy. Let's just go with a couple of these nice Pokemon League reverse foil. Or is it full foil? I don't know. And go for Darkness. Okay, let's grab a whole bunch of these. I might just want to go with, say, 15 of these. Let's go with 10 here. Let's do it quicker. We have 7 of those. And let's throw this Evolutions one in. Or is that Generations? I don't know. It's one of them. No, Generations has the bars across. That's 20 energy cards. It's a lot more than I usually put in, but again, we want to try to make use of the Eat sloppily. Alright, so new trainer cards. Let's take a look at Sun and Moon Crimson... Keep hitting reset. Sun and Moon Crimson Invasion. You don't hear any change in the music. Okay, let me try something else here. No, you're not being mean. I appreciate the feedback. I'd like to hear for sure the how things are sounding for you. Let me just lower the actual music player. Let me know if that sounds any better. Stop clicking the wrong thing. My computer's not clicking into the right things here. There we go. Okay, so new cards. Well, we're going to be using Darkness Pokemon, so we can put a couple of these in. Do I want to use the Dashing Pouch? I don't know. I definitely want to put Gladion. Lusamine could be handy. Let's grab her. Sea of Nothingness. That's not really going to apply to this deck in particular. I'll put the Peking Red card just to give it a try. If I'm going to put Lusamine in, let me put the reverse foil. You like to show off your foil cards. Devoured Field, we'll put 2, yeah, we got 2 of those in there. Let's put the Dashing Pouch as well, just because. And we'll try Counter Catcher, we'll put a couple of those in. Just to see. Alright, that is much better. Thank you for letting me know, RoboPig, so I know how to have the audio for these live streams. I've got the music player at about, say, 15% of volume. Alright, so let's go with some staple trainer cards. We're going to take this off. Definitely, I like to go with Skyla. Put a couple of her in here. Professor's Letter. Well, you know what I'm going to do, actually? I could put Professor's Letter in, which I will do, actually. I'll put a couple of those. Professor's Letter. I'll grab a Kukui while he's here, too. And what I want to actually do is put Mallow. Because I can use her to find 2 Darkness Energy and put them on top. If I'm going to use Eat Sloppily, at least then I know I'm guaranteed to get 2 Darkness Energy using that. I'll put 2 of her in. I'm going to put 4 Puzzles of Time, because that is my favorite kind of staple to go with now that Versus Seeker is still currently not standard. We could... I'm going to put Guzma, because he's going to be handy. And what else? What kind of staple cards do you guys put in? Field Blower is definitely a good one. Grab some of those. I should do the filter for standard, actually. Hang on. Just so I know. Yes, alright, standard. Okay. So we have 4 cards remaining. I could probably put healing options in here. I'm wondering, would Acerola be good? Not really, because of Guzzlord takes damage, I don't want to lose all those energies into my hand. You know, it's going to take that much longer to put them back on. I could just go with Pokemon Center Lady. She is a good way to heal up your Pokemon, of course. We could... We got some evolution. I'm going to put Evo Sodas in. And you know what I should actually do? Take something out and put in Nest Balls. I'll take out... I want to try to use all the new cards if possible. I'll take out one of the Darkness Energy. And put in the 2 Nest Balls. I like to have 2 Tool cards, or 2 copies of a Tool card. Just because, like, you can... Actually, why am I doing this anymore? I used to put in 1 Supporter, because Versus Seeker brings them back. But now, like, the Puzzles of Time, you can bring any cards you want back. So I could put 1 Nest Ball in, basically. I don't know, we'll just go with this for the time being. I guess that's going to be our initial build, just for fun, of a Guzzlord GX deck. Let's save this up. I'll go with the Darkness Coin. Where are you at, my friend? Right there. Let's go with the deck box. Might as well go Darkness. Card sleeves, might as well go Darkness, just to make things quick and simple. We're just going to call you... Crimson Invasion first. First deck of Crimson Invasion. Again, as you see, not super strategic. It's just kind of, you know, what it is for the time being. I should jump into a random battle right now, but then Mr. RoboPig Gameplay would like to do a battle versus me as soon as this first one is complete. Let's see how much I get destroyed in the first battle. Let's go Standard. Give me my Standard. There we go. Crimson Invasion first. Alright. Let's see how bad I get destroyed. And I'm just going to test something. I'm going to turn up my own volume a bit, so I can hear. Let me know if the volume has gotten too loud for the music, though. Just keep me apprised of that, because I couldn't hear anything really in my own headphones. So, Alola Ninetales with Lysandre. That could be annoying for sure. If you Lysandre up a Pokemon EX or GX, and they can't touch that thing. I assume you're not talking about Alola Ninetales GX, though, right? Okay, so we do have a basic to start with. They have no basics. Interesting. Now, we've got Gladion. We have Skyla. I've got a low signal for my TCG, unfortunately, which did happen last night. I think I might just need to reset my router. It's been doing this for a little while. It could also be because I'm live streaming while doing this, though. So you see 1 mulligan. They have the Raken Beware, which I would have liked. And Water and Darkness. Interesting. So we're going to get to attack on our first turn. You know, we play, like I say, play Skyla. Get ourselves a Nest Ball. We could get our Guzzlord immediately, which would be kind of interesting. And no, we're not going to take a mulligan card. I've mulliganed so many times, I know how painful it can be, despite the fact that pretty much every opponent I play does take all of their mulligan cards. I'll be considerate, I'll be nice. I don't play competitive, I play for fun, and as long as the opponent has fun, well, usually I have fun. If it's a steamroller option, or steamroller setup, where they just completely destroy me and I have no chance to fight back, that's not so fun, but I'll take an N. Give me a whole fresh hand of cards. Nest Ball, Evo Soda, very nice stuff. Okay, Ultra Ball. Now, these things are resistant to darkness, but if we can get all that damage fired off with the Tyrannical Hole or Glutton GX, does that really matter? They've only got 30 HP. So, Ultra Ball for a Zygarde, Land Crush, and Core Enforcer. Is that from the previous set? Or is that from the Shining Legends? Looks like a... No, I think that's from the previous set. Is that Shining Legends? Or is that from this? It's not from this set, I don't think. Is it? I don't know. Double colorless. Oh no. They can almost Land Crush me immediately. Alright, let's go with Nest Ball. And get ourselves... where are you at? There you are. You're not prized. Excellent. Guzzlord GX. Now, I kind of want to get Ghastly out of there, because if they can retreat the Cutie Fly, they could do some good damage. So let's retreat into Guzzlord. I'll evolve into Haunter. Wait, it's my first turn. I can't. Oh. But next turn I can evolve to Haunter. The following turn I can play Evo Soda. But you know I'm going to use Eat Sloppily. So, you think I'm going to discard the Gengar? It is possible. So what I could do, I could play Puzzle of Time to see what top 3 cards I'm going to be losing, but I don't want to waste it. I can just go ahead. I'm going to use the Eat Sloppily. Let's take a chance. What did we lose? We got no energy? Come on. Only lost a Ghastly. That's not bad. So the opponent might be having an energy deficiency. Why would you put 2 double colorless? Oh, you have no retreat cost. Never mind. So you can hit me for 80. We easily handle. We can handle a second one of those too. Let's go ahead and Evo Soda. Get ourselves a Gengar. Just to be able to add some more damage as they place energy cards on. Let's go ahead and attach another energy to Guzzlord GX. And let's Eat Sloppily once again. Can we get the energy we need? Only got 1. Oh, I should have put double colorless and I could at least do 180. Huh. We're gonna lose Guzzlord GX in the first fight. No. Unless I can find Pokemon Center Lady. Well, I'm gonna need to find another Puzzle of Time to be able to get her. Because we have discarded her already. Would even help. She would heal us down to 100. Yeah, we'd survive another one of these land crushes. So the opponent just plays Sycamore to get a new fresh hand of cards. Your deck doesn't need to be standard, no. We'll just play whatever for fun. So, Darkness Energy. Okay, so with a Fairy Energy, they can destroy me. That ain't good. Gladion. Well, I could maybe find a Puzzle of Time, but then I can't play Pokemon Center later. But let's just see what our prize cards are. Let me see. What is your retreat cost? Yeah, it's 4. I could retreat you. We could take a basic Starly. Let's do that. We'll take Starly into hand. Gladion goes back into the prizes. We'll place down Starly. We'll attach an energy to Guzzlord GX. And to save ourselves, we're going to retreat. Get out of there. Starly, take the hit. Look at all that energy being lost. Ouch. Oh, well. So Starly will get destroyed, unfortunately. We'll bring Gengar up next. I want to try to make use of this Guzzlord GX. It's not likely going to happen, especially in this first matchup, because things are not looking good. So they have the Fairy Energy needed to use the Core Enforcer. Well, they would discard a Darkness and Fairy Energy, so they would need to use that to take Gengar down in one hit, however. Alright, so we're going to attach this to Guzzlord GX. Let's Puzzle of Time. Let's just see what the top 3 cards are. What can we find useful? I guess we'll just do this. Doesn't really matter. We're going to lose on the next turn anyways. Unless they don't have a Fairy Energy, but they probably do. Okay, so what is next for my opponent? So based on what time it is right now, I'll still be going for probably about an hour or so just to keep getting some more footage here. More damage. Okay, nice, nice. And thank you. I could use some more cards. 2 Puzzles of Time, please. Is that asking too much? Kinda is. If only you don't Core Enforcer. I could have had Miltank up there and start healing Guzzlord. Could I find myself a Guzma? That would be amazing. Of course we cannot. Alright, so let's just start powering up the Miltank. And let's Eat Sloppily. I want to discard my own cards. Let's just deck myself out. Whoa. Why didn't that happen the first turn? Oh, man. Well, Guzzlord is ready to roll. That's nice. Okay, then. Too bad we don't have Energy Pouch on this thing. Imagine getting it knocked out and all those energies now come back to hand. Not that that's going to help Miltank, of course. Because, well, if she is active, she heals herself for 90 as well. Which is actually really cool. Okay, so we're going to lose Guzzlord, of course. Getting back your Darkness and Fairy. Very nice. You can also just not attack. Just give me a chance. So N being played. They get 4 cards. I get 6. Excuse me. Lucamine. Well, we have Counter Catcher. Land Crush. So who do I want to knock out? Well, I probably won't get the knockout for sure, but let's add... let's go Darkness here. Do I want to bring back a supporter card or a stadium? What supporters do I have? Skyla? Maybe. I'll play Lucamina. I'll bring back Skyla and the Center Lady. Now, I could counter catch it for something that has a high retreat cost, which is hardly anything. They could double colorless to retreat anyway. But just to slow down the attachment of their energies, let's do that. Let's bring up Drampa. Why not? Let's take some extra damage from this thing. With Berserk, that could hit me for 150. And we'll end things right there. If they get double colorless and a basic energy, they can hit me pretty hard. They could also use, what is it, the Big Wheel GX. Get a whole new fresh hand of 10 cards. Oh, thanks, RoboPig. I appreciate the support, the share out there, too. The more people watching, the better, I say. Hopefully I'm entertaining enough for a large group of people, which I do want to eventually be, right? Oh no, I didn't think of your ability. You get to search for any basic energy cards you want. Very cool. It's like a professor's letter, constantly in play. Alright, so they can start to power up the Zygarde once again. Oh, they're going to Ultra Ball. Is it the 2 basic energy they're discarding? It is. Not bad. And they had Energy Recycler to bring stuff back. And a Beware is found. They can play it down, draw 3 more cards. Very interesting deck this guy has. I love when you see all these things come together. I love it when my decks come together as well. Of course, this one is not, like I said, competitive. I'm just having fun on day 1 of Crimson Invasion. There's the Righteous Edge, discarding a special energy, which I do not have. And here's what's really cool. We're going to attach an energy and heal 90 damage. What else do we need? Let's play Skyla to find ourselves any trainer card. Well, I could do this. Let's get a Puzzle of Time. Let's play 2 Puzzles of Time. Let's bring back Guzzlord GX. And we'll make a counter catcher too. We're not done yet. We want Guzzlord to do something here. Throw you on here. I'll put the Dashing Pouch on the Miltank, so when I do retreat, then I'll be able to take back that Darkness energy. Sit down, Splash. 90. One more of those, we get the knockout. Good. I hope we luckily flip the heads, though. Okay, so they're going to Berserk me for another 20, perhaps. If they have double colorless, they could hit me for that powerful 150. It's all going to come down to that. You're watching this together with a friend, so it'll be a 2 versus 1. What? Oh no, you're both going to be working against me? I appreciate the challenge. I bring it on. I know I'm going to lose anyway. Like I said, this is just a wacky deck. Just to see if we can make use of Guzzlord. Okay, so they can do the attack for 20. We're weak to fighting, correct? Yes. You know what I was thinking would be kind of cool? Marshadow GX. If you have that, I used a Metronome Clefairy at one point in the discard pile. Marshadow GX could actually use Glutton GX against Guzzlord, get 4 prizes, because the weakness to fighting, you would do double the damage. With a strong energy, it's done. Alright, so let's do this thing. We're going to retreat into Guzzlord. You get a 2 retreat cost. Let's bring you up. Now, I have probably... Why did you go up? Oh, it does more if I'm basic, but they need 3 energy to hit me anyway. I guess we'll just use our Eat Sloppily. We're losing all of our cards. Only 1 energy from that. Come on. I'm gonna deck out. Oh no, I should have put Super Rods in this deck. I could fix it up as I go, though. That's the idea of this live stream. Testing it, see what works. Try to fix things up along the way. So we get another, what is it, Energy Gather? Or Honey Gather, I think it is. Yep, search for 2 basic energy. Darkness, Darkness. Alright. Do they have a way to retreat the Beware? They could have Guzma. They could have the retreat cost paid for. It would cost them double colorless, though. So put a Pokemon from the discard pile into hand or shuffle 3 into the deck. What do they go with? We're going to bring Sliggoo back. Okay. I wonder what ability Goodra would have that makes it useful in this. Okay, Skyla. What can we use Skyla for? I shouldn't have played Skyla. I should keep as many cards in the deck as possible. At least I can see what's left in the deck, though. We see there's no energy. Well, there's only one. That's not really going to help us. So we could... What do we have? Get the Peking Red card. I can make them shuffle all that back. And then draw back that many cards. That'd be kind of crazy. You know I'm going to do it, though, right? So Darkness Energy to Guzzlord. We're going to take a look at what's in their hand. Look at this. Look at all this energy. A couple of Nest Balls. Goodra. Okay. Nothing too crazy there for abilities. And done. Yeah, get those out of there. Shuffle them all back in. That might be disruptive to their strategy, but they might just get back their entire cards. Who knows? And we're not going to attack because we're going to lose too many cards and there's no energy. Like, does it count? Yeah, it could be basic energy. I could have used that attack to get the basic Psychic on there and just attach one more and start doing some damage. We're not going to get to use the Glutton GX, unfortunately, but oh well. Hello, Unknown Spike. How's it going? We're here doing our live stream for Crimson Invasion. I know it technically came out yesterday, but this is the first time I have to record, my only time I have to record today for this live stream. But, oh yeah, tomorrow evening, Sunday at 7 p.m. Atlantic time, I'll be doing another live stream. Probably doing some more Crimson Invasion, but I also want to do one of those switches from TCG to the video game to test how I can do that with my system. So, mark your calendars, set your clocks for, what would it be? 9 hours from this point that you're watching right now, if you're watching live. 9 hours from now, also tomorrow. So, actually, technically 33 hours from now. Yeah, 9 hours from right now, and then the following day, if that makes any sense. Or just look up 7 p.m. Atlantic, find out what time it is in your time zone. Alright, so they could retreat the Beware, of course. If they get a Darkness Energy, which they can easily do with Ribombee here, they could attach to Zygarde for the Core Enforcer. Hit me for 150, but then they can't hit me with that 150 next turn because they're losing 2 energy, one of each type. They can just hit me for 120, though. But we handle that. And let's throw an energy on here. And let's heal. Now it's risky, but I'm going to eat sloppily. Next turn I can use Tyrannical Hole, as long as they don't somehow knock me out. I've got 150 HP remaining. Hey, wait, that's enough for Drampa to take me out with a double colorless. Also Zygarde, I believe. Yep. They can retreat the Beware easily. If they see that, they can get the knockout. I can't even do a single hit of damage with our Guzzlord. They must not realize it. They just realized it. Rats! So there's the 150, and not only would I deck out on the following turn, but they get their last 2 prizes as well. No! Guzzlord falls! Which is kind of funny though, if you watch my playthrough of Sun and Moon, I used Zygarde to try to deal with Guzzlord. Kind of fitting. Alright, so we gain nothing for that, but I believe RoboPig Gameplay is looking for a match. Where are we at here? We have products received, we already got that. I think we have a new request. Silversol 1103. We'll accept that there. Alright, so Mr. RoboPig, what is your username? And you can send me an invite. Why is there another? Okay. Error processing. What? Let's try it again. Can't do it right now. Weird. Anyway, yeah, so Mr. RoboPig, just remind me in the chat what your username is and then send me the invite and we'll do your match first. After that match, Unknown Spike will do one against you. Steam Sale, I believe your username is. So we'll try my Crimson Invasion and just see how bad you guys can destroy that. And have you guys gotten any packs online yet of Crimson Invasion? And if so, what cards have you gotten? I mean, not to spoil your strategy and, you know, give me a little heads up into what you're going to be doing, but if you got any really cool cards from any online boosters, just let me know. Let's just head back to the deck manager. I think I do want to shuffle in or place in a couple of super rods. What can I take out? I don't think the counter catchers are going to really work, but I want to keep them in just for the sake of using them. I'm going to actually take Professor's Letter out. Okay, let's go Super Rod. Where are you at, guys? There you are. Super Rod, put 2 of you in. In case we do lose the Guzzlord, I want to shuffle stuff back in. Okay, Crimson Invasion first is ready. Is it offline? Huh. I wonder if my connection's messing up. Maybe that's why it's not letting me do our request. Oops. Let's try here. Let me just throw something into the chat. I'm going to try rebooting the router. And I'll be back in just one moment. Let's see if I can pause this first of all. I don't think there's a way to pause it, but I will be back in just one moment. Bear with me, folks. Not sure if this is what we'll say, or we'll see. It still says the live stream is going. Okay, we should be connected now. Let's go back to Pokemon TCG Online. Logging back in. Stream is continuing, it says. Okay, so sorry for that weird little interruption. Hopefully the router reboot did the trick. I'm going to try reloading my screen here and see is it working. Thanks for letting me know there was some weird glitchiness going on. Alright, so I think we're back. Thank you. Alright. Welcome back. Yes, thank you, Mr. RoboPig Gameplay. I'm loading back into the game here. We are back in. Alright, so I believe... Let me check the requests. I must have done the request. Hang on, it was... Soul something, starting with an S. No, I don't see it now. They must have taken it back. Okay. Anyways, I think we're back up and rolling. And you said your username was Wizard, correct? I don't see it here, but if you don't have me in your friend list there yet, Mr. RoboPig Gameplay, feel free to send me a request. If not, just send me a battle invite. And let me go back to my deck manager here. And hopefully this is going to deal with the issue where things kept, like, low signal and stuff like that. Okay, name is... Oh, underscores, okay. I don't see you online yet, though, so if you're not yet online, feel free to jump on and throw me the invite. And we'll do a battle against one another using the Crimson Invasion. My in-game name is Dotman64. You can see it right on... Let me click this. Statistics, I guess? Does it show it here? Where does it... Why does it not show my own statistics? These are challenges. These are... my... I wonder if I have any new clothing in here. Oh, we have the request right now, though. There's Wizard, okay. Accept that one. Yes, sir. And feel free to send me the battle invite. I'm going to head back to the deck manager. It's weird, yeah, there's nowhere on the screen it shows my name, is there? Unless it's, like, if you're looking at me, like, during a battle, it shows my name under my image, but that's about it. Alrighty, so, do you think you're ready to take on the power of Crimson Invasion the First? Where is it at? Where is it at? Why is it down here? You'd think they'd be alphabetical. Oh, I didn't start. I didn't favorite. Okay, accept. Let's get this battle underway. Now, of course, the fun part is you're going to be able to see everything in my hand. Plus, there's 2 of you, but I don't care. Let's have some fun. Alolan Ninetales. No, you warned me about this thing. Alright, yeah, let's go first. Why not? See what we can get started up with. Thank you, Mr. Phone. Thanks for letting me know about the connection. Okay. Got a couple of Mallow. We got Ghastly in hand. That's our only basic. If Wizard can get a good setup, that ain't good for us. And you probably see that, because you're probably like, hey, oh, you're not going to watch the stream. Alright, awesome. Keep it more balanced and fair that way. But if your friend's watching, feel free to tell them put some headphones in, and they can just watch along if they want to. Just for fun, you know? Alright, let's play Mallow. Go for a couple of... Which cards do I want on top? You know what I kind of want to do? A new hand of cards would be nice, but I forgot. I didn't put anything like N in here. So instead, let's just... We could just go Guzzlord. And let's throw Darkness Energy on top. So I might just leave the Ghastly up there. What kind of retreat cost we're looking at? 1, okay. Well, I could have attached an energy. In fact, I probably should have. And I have another Mallow I can use too. So, Wizard playing Town Map, we see Slush Rush with Sand Slash. We see Ninetales, Luminous Barrier. So yeah, if I can't touch that Alola Ninetales, that's going to be a problem. We see Nest Ball for Lapras. This is a good card to leave in your active spot because it's going to hurt back if I try to touch it. Let's play the Guzzlord. We will attach an energy to Guzzlord. Let's drop Ghastly down here. I could Guzma right now. Let's do that. We're going to Guzma up the Lapras. We're going to bring up Guzzlord. And let's immediately go for the Eat Sloppily. We know we're getting 1 energy at least. That's all? Alright then. So that's 3 energy on there now. I see Sandshrew. We don't get to see the Sand Slash. We'd also see Vulpix, but you could Aaron running for a Nest Ball. Get Vulpix on the bench. Or Dive Ball works just as well. That's not fair. They're not water Pokemon. They're ice Pokemon. But whatever. So here's where things are kind of funny. First of all, I'm going to put this onto the Haunter just for safekeeping. Don't need to discard or don't need to shuffle back anything yet. We're going to play Mallow. And let's grab ourselves 2 Darkness Energy to put on top. This is what I wanted to do the first time. So we know for sure we're getting the Glutton GX powered up. I knew there's a reason I put 2 of her in the deck. What do we lose? A Haunter. Puzzles of Time. Oh, we lost 2 Puzzles of Time? That's painful. Oh well, there's still 2 left in the deck. And so we can now start using our powerful, powerful Tyrannical Hole. Oh no, there's the Vulpix. That was their Dive Ball, though. I almost would have suggested maybe Dive Balling for the Sand Slash to get constant draw support. I mean, you want to get your Ninetales in play as much as possible, which is what you're going to be able to do now that you get that. Let's throw this to the Haunter. And let's get rid of your Choice Band. That scares me. Can I shuffle anything back in? Just the Haunter. Let's just go with the Tyrannical Hole. 180. Do it. Sorry, Wizard. Had to do it. I need a prize card. You get that Ninetales, which you can do with that Dive Ball. We're in a bad spot. I hope you understand my plight. Because look what you're about to do. Alright? You gave me the sad face. That don't matter none. You're about to be completely immune to this Pokemon. Luminous Barrier. If only I had Hex Maniac in here. Which I don't, of course. So you can start hitting me for 80 with 1 more energy. We'll give this to Haunter in preparation for hopefully a Gengar. And there ain't nothing I can do. I'm going to let Guzzlord take some hits then in this case. We can take 2 of these Aurora Beams. Is that what those are? Yes, 2 Aurora Beams. We can take those before having to retreat. Or I could just let Guzzlord fall. I really want to see if I can use the Glutton GX. If I could get Devoured Field down and somehow get rid of this ability, which, well, I can't do that, but if I can bring up something else, like if I had Guzma, then I don't know, I could bring up something, retreat the Haunter, get the Glutton GX fired off, take 3 prizes. It's not looking good for Guzzlord. Gotta pull him out of there. That's actually kind of nice. The Dashing Pouch. Let's retreat. Bringing this all back into hand. For Darkness Energy. Does that really help us? No, because they're going to take me down, no problem. Let's Pain Amplifier. Yes! For nothing. And Aurora Beam destroys Haunter. Next turn, Aurora Beam destroys Guzzlord. Oh, man. Guzzlord doesn't work. In a more, professional, proper, competitive deck format, yeah, he probably would work, but I do want to make better use of him at some point. I don't know why I'm saying him. Technically, it's genderless. I think all the Ultra Beasts are genderless, correct? Let's discard our own cards. Throw them all away. Next turn, we can use the Glutton GX. Yay! Oh, wait. We're going to get destroyed. My Miltank! No! Alright, there's the Slush Rush. You can now start drawing 1 extra card each turn. And as I said before, that really works well with Mallow, because if you put 2 cards of your choice on top, and if you have 2 Sandslash, for example, you can draw both cards every turn. Then, if it's expanded format versus Seeker for Mallow once again next turn, put 2 other cards on top, Slush Rush both of them. You got a good way of getting all the cards you want out of your deck. But we meet defeat! Guzzlord, you just couldn't pull through. Why was that the only Ultra Beast they gave me? Alright, so I am up for a battle now. Unknown Spike, if you want to send me an invite. In fact, let me try sending one to you. I'll do a battle. I'll find myself my... Where is it? Is it selected? No, it's right here. I'll send you the Crimson Invasion battle invite. And see if you can fare just as well against the overpowering destruction of Glutton, or UB05 Glutton. I do think it's kind of cool that each of the GX attacks for these Pokemon is named after their code name for the Ultra Beast. Whatever they, what was it? Was it UB04, I can't even think of the name. So, oh yes, say UB04 Blaster. Is that what the Aether Foundation code named them? Because I know when you meet Looker, he calls them by Symbiont and, Pheromosa. He calls them by their species names, right? I guess. And I really thought it was kind of cool because when they introduced Ultra Beasts in Sun and Moon, giving like the code number UB0 something, having the 0 in front made me think, are they going to have like possibly up to 10 Ultra Beasts? Because why would there be the 0? Just to make you probably think that there's going to be more. And it did work for me. I was thinking, what if there's like 10 to 15 different Ultra Beasts in this game? Alright, so let's call the coin flip. We'll call for the head side. Thanks, RoboPig Gameplay. If only that Ninetales hadn't shown up, I could have done some damage. I could have tried Glutton GX, but maybe against Steam Sale, we'll have a chance. Not with no basics, we won't. Good old Professor Chad's channel. Mulligan all the time. It's fun, isn't it? Alright, how many mulligans do we get, though? Leave a comment. What do you think? I'm going to say 3. Just because I know how my cards work. And only 1. So fitting music for this point, we see Glutton GX coming up. That's my only basic. I do have Nest Ball. What would I want a Nest Ball for? I'm thinking probably I'll get Ghastly down there. We have Mallow, of course, here too. So first of all, Nest Ball, we'll get ourselves Ghastly. Do we have Haunter in here? Yes, we do. Because what I'm going to do, I'm going to play Mallow. First of all, attach an energy to Guzzlord. So I'm going to Mallow for Haunter first. And then a Darkness Energy. Try and get ourselves set up. So next turn I'm going to draw the Haunter. I can play it down. We're going to end it right there. And I'll use the Eat Slothfully to start getting energy attached. Might just be the 1. But we have Alolan Grimer with Division. For no energy, it can actually just search for another Alolan Grimer and put it right on the bench. So Haunter being played. Let's now start discarding cards off of our deck. Let's see if we can get some energy from the Glutton GX. Four Glutton GX with each Sloppily. Got a couple. Alright, not terrible. I need some more, though. What did we lose in the process? Another Mallow, another Nest Ball, and a Ghastly. I'm kind of okay with that, I guess. Or no, wait, another Nest Ball? No, that was the one I played. Never mind. Now, Steam Sale plays the Nest Ball out. Finding Alolan Vulpix. Is this going to be another Ninetales? Glutton GX, why can't you fight? I keep calling it by its species name, or its attack name. It's Guzzlord GX. So we see Alolan Muck now in play. Chemical Breath 10+. Tri-Hazard GX, though, can just hit me with all these conditions. What would I do about that? Gee, I don't know. Oh, wait, you switched me around, too. Never mind. Well, Evolution cures me of that, at least. So, got 30 damage on our Haunter. The burn is cured. Not that it matters, because we do have Evolution option. Now, if you're going to start attaching energy, it's going to hurt. Alright, we're going to switch back with the free retreat cost of Gengar. I guess we'll drop Starly just for some more options. And I got to do this. We're going to eat Sloppily. Come on, give me 2 more energy. Preferably Darkness. I'm just going to draw this out as much as possible, don't you, Guzzlord? But we have ways. We can get a Skyla for Professor's Letter. No, I took those out. That's right. So Chemical Breath will do just the 10. Now, once you get the Crunch, though, you're going to discard energy from me. I got to keep eating Sloppily. Can I shuffle anything back in? Just the Ghastly. Eat Sloppily, quick. We need more Darkness. That's good. Oh boy. Some decent damage. So you get 200 HP remaining. Tyrannical Hole almost brings you down. Then the Glutton GX could do the trick. You do have a 4 retreat cost. The Alolan Muck GX could escape into the Ninetales. If you get Ninetales, though, is the question. Could also be Ninetales GX, which is not immune to our attacks. Look at this, 8 energy on this Guzzlord GX. Overkill? Maybe. Now, they don't attack. Okay. Let's get Staravia in play. We also have Staraptor somewhere in here. It might be a prize card, actually. I do not know, but let's just go ahead and fire off our Tyrannical Hole for 180, leaving you with 10 HP, I think? No, 20 HP. Now, if you attach an energy, it's knocked out. And you need to attach an energy. There you go, yeah. So down it goes thanks to the super-powered... What is this? Gnawing Curse. How wild. Vulpix comes up. It's not going to handle the GX attack, Glutton GX. Unless you can evolve up. No, let's just use the GX move and finally fire it off. Glutton GX has 100. We're going to take 3 prizes. I'm kind of afraid of getting 3 prizes from one hit like that. Alright, for the next little bit... Oh, what did you get, RoboPig? What was the terrible cards? I'm just going to do a random match against someone else online, just to see can I have a chance at showing off Guzzlord against another player. It's never good you open up a whole pack of cards and you get nothing good out of it. Okay, looking for an opponent. I could get 150 tokens if I win. Of course they have the advantage. Mancaw with Water Psychic. A lot of times Psychic is weak to Darkness, though. So if we can get Glutton GX powered up, we can get some double damage with Glutton GX. 200 damage, possible win. Just checking all my feeds here, make sure everything looks good for the video. Rainbow Circuitry? That's some trash right there. Wait, what? Why are you calling that trash? Rainbow Rare? Wait a minute. Circuitry is in the set. I thought it was a promo. I don't know. I haven't seen all the cards. That's what I wanted to do, actually, before we end off the stream. I do want to take a look at all the cards in this set. Yeah, I might not have time for a rematch, Unknown Spike. I do have to end in about, say, 20 minutes time. I'm going to do this match here, and I want to check out all the cards in the expansion. But I'll be doing some more matches tomorrow evening for the Sunday live stream, so I'll be definitely doing some more matches with this deck. I might assemble another deck, too. We'll see. I might want to start getting the Ultra Beast decks assembled immediately. So we had 1 mulligan, 2 mulligans, Miltank. With a 2 retreat cost. But we do have Skyla. We could get ourselves Guzzlord GX using a Nest Ball. Guess what we're about to see? Alola Ninetales. Alright, let's grab Skyla. So what can we do instead of fighting... getting Guzzlord, because clearly it's not going to help us here. No, it might. You know, we could possibly use Guzma. Let's just do it. Let's grab the Nest Ball. We have Counter Catcher, too. So we could pull something else off the bench. Of course, they have free retreat with the Manaphy EX on their bench. We'll give this to our Guzzlord GX. We are done. They need to bring back a card, like a tool or something, that can discard special energy. Oh, Pheromosa you got Rainbow Rare. Oh, that's actually not bad. I mean, what does its GX attack do again? Beauty GX. I think it's like 50 times the amount of prizes taken, or that the opponent has taken, something like that. Which isn't bad. So at 7 o'clock, I'm going to aim for 7 o'clock Atlantic time tomorrow evening. I'll be doing the next live stream, which is... what would that be? So 8.5 hours from now, like say 8.5 hours tonight, but tomorrow, if that makes any sense. So from when you're watching it right now, just add 8.5 hours, or just add 8 hours, and think what that time is tomorrow. That's when I should be doing the live stream. Oh, it's not the Luminous Barrier. Look at how this guy's flying. Because my connection was not fully strong, I guess. Ice 50 to a Pokemon. Leave me alone. What did I do to you? Yeesh. Check this out. Moo Moo Malt. There we go. Healing up. And get rid of that Choice Band. I don't like it. So it's not the router. It is the fact that I've got a live stream going and the online game. My signal's just not strong enough. So Blizzard Edge could do 160 to my active Miltank, which would not be good, of course. Would you get that out of here? Choice Band. So let me think. Ultra Ball, discarding some cards. Alright. If we can manage to luck out and they can discard water energy from hand, I could bring up the Sand Slash to slow things down a bit. Tapu Lele GX. I'm starting to like that Pokemon just as much as I liked Shaman EX. I've never actually fought this. Like, it's just like people only use it just for the ability, it seems. Alright, so long, RoboPig. Thanks for watching. Thanks for the match. Maybe we'll come back tomorrow for the next live stream, do maybe some Sun and Moon battles and Wi-Fi as well. But have a good day. What is all this energy? Why did I click the wrong thing? What did I click? I don't even know. Ah, we're good. Alright, 50 onto our Miltank. Is that good? Not even close. I kind of don't want to play the Ghastly. I'm going to Ice Blade it. But you know, that could draw attack away from us for the time being. If they don't hit my Ghastly, we can evolve to Haunter. Okay, so they have a whole fresh hand of cards. I should have put Sycamore in my deck just so I can get some more cards, but again, like I say, competitive, me, no. Ice Blade does take down Miltank, so Ghastly remains. So they can do 190 with Blizzard Edge if they really want to. My signal is not strong. Alright, so let us... What's your retreat cost? 1. Yours is 2. We're going to counter catcher this. If you have an energy, you can retreat, but at least it's going to slow down any energy attachments that you have. Let's evolve up into Haunter. Too bad I don't have Wally to evolve into Gengar immediately. I could have also put Rare Candy in, now that I think about it, but I wanted to show off all the different Pokemon possible with something in my eyeball. And we get to see Haunter. I could do Pain Amplifier. What is this? Get out of here. I clicked the wrong thing, and now things are popping up all over my screen. Get out of here. I don't know if you guys are seeing that on stream or not. And I'm losing my signal. Quick, eat sloppily fast. I think I'm about to lose my connection. It's not looking good. Come on. There's the eat sloppily. We get 1 whole energy card off of that. So there's the free retreat cost paid for. We're going to see the Blizzard Edge. It is possible. There it is. 190 damage. They lose 2 energy from it. Oh, that's nice. Discard the 2 double colorless. Very cool. Since they can free retreat, I'm just going to bring up Tapu Lele and I'll bring up the Haunter. That's not even going to matter. I didn't need to get 2 energy onto my Guzzlord GX, though. So Haunter comes up. Do we have anything to shuffle back in? Wait, Gengar's been knocked out? What happened? Did I discard him with the Eat Sloppily? Oh, man. We ruined that one. Let's bring him back. If my signal will actually allow me to do so. I'm going to have to find a way to strengthen my signal, it looks like. No, I don't want Ghastly. We want Haunter. Let's get out of here. We want Gengar, not Haunter. Now let's get Starly. Stop showing me that red blinky X. I know my signal's bad. We're almost done this. I'm about to lose. Who cares? Alright. Done. What is your retreat cost? It is also 1, so as soon as Haunter falls, I'm going to counter catcher and bring up the Manaphy EX. Just to keep annoying the opponent. I'm not going to win this. There's the retreat cost, okay. We're gonna go for... Oh, they could just go for the, what is it? Ice Blade. Well played. I'm not gonna say it wasn't. Alright, we have Starly. Yay! To the bench you go. Get down there. We're gonna counter catcher the Tapu Lele once again. Like I said, just to annoy them. Now, they could just double colorless. They could throw a water energy. You'd think that they would have more water energy than that with the free retreat possibilities. So, Starly on the bench. We have Staravia in hand. Oh, it's at the altar of the sun or moon. Like, is that... That's the sun, I believe. I like how they put settings from the video games in the background. Have they really done that with the anime? Because, I mean, like, the anime doesn't really show off many, different, you know, locations, stuff like that, but it's cool to see stuff like that. You know, I would have liked to see it in play. Oh, wait, I will see it in play. He didn't knock me out yet. Ghastly, go! You can Ice Blade that if you want. I don't care. Let's evolve into Staravia, just to show off the altar of the sun. We have no energy to work with. This would be a perfect time for Battle Reporter to be standard legal. Play him, draw 1 card for every card the opponent has. Unfortunately, that is not the case. Yeah, so the fact my signal is really bad right now, what I'm going to do is, after this, we'll just take a quick overview of all the Crimson Invasion cards, and we'll end it off there. But hopefully, tomorrow evening's live stream will have a better signal. No, my Ghastly! He did nothing to you yet. Gladion. Gotta love this music. Alright, Darkness Energy. Okay, let's do this. Oh, we're gonna flap for 20. Yay! Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Come on, Staravia. Land the hit. Let's at least do 1 little tap to this thing. There we go. 20 damage. And what is next from the opponent? Ice Blade simply takes out Saravia, which would be unfortunate, but expected. There it is. Alright, so Ice Blade. We're down to 1 Pokemon. They're down to 1 prize card. We're down to only 34 cards in the deck. Only 34 cards. Go away. We know, you're gone. Take your prize. Look at those cards in hand. That's crazy. So a lot of times when I do assemble a fully coherent deck, it's like, oh wait, peeking red card. I usually do pretty good, so I wonder if people, eventually maybe someday people will recognize the username or the Charizard hat in my avatar and expect that, yeah, let's do that. Shuffle those all away. But I wonder if they'll see me come up, Dotman64 with Charizard hat, be thinking, oh, this guy's got crazy ideas. But then they meet me using one of these first kind of decks from a new expansion, and they see that I'm just completely destroyed. They're probably thinking, what happened to him? He really let himself go in terms of strategy. And it's just like, no, I didn't. I'm just having fun with new cards. Leave me alone. Do we see the Blizzard Edge? I'm thinking we do, if the connection decides to go ahead. Now, do we see them play cards first, though? Are they honorable and just go for the knockout? They are. Alright. Well played, I will say. I said before, it's always air quote fun when people have a whole hand of cards like that. They just gotta simply click the attack, but they play out 15 cards before doing it. That's when I concede. It's like, if you're doing a daily challenge to gain points for damage, you're not getting it off of me, because if you wanted that, you would go for the damage. Anyway, so that's gonna probably start bringing things to a wrap. We've been here for, what is it, a little over an hour and a half. I do have to get rolling towards Heroes Beacon for their fundraiser for the IWK Children's Hospital, and go check out some of the games there. But before I do end off, I want to take a look at all the Crimson Invasion cards. I'm going to apply that. We're going to look at the not owned, and we'll show... We'll just go with alphabetical. Do we... No, let's do this. I think newest to oldest. It should show us the order, like card number. Yeah. So we got Weedle that can poison with Poison Sting. Multiply, we saw that from Kakuna. So Beedrill. Sudden Sting. If this Pokemon evolved from Kakuna during this turn, your opponent's active Pokemon is now paralyzed and poisoned. And with a free retreat cost, that would actually be really good with De-Evolution Spray. So what you could do next turn, retreat Beedrill into a Kakuna, de-evolve that Beedrill, evolve that Kakuna, Sudden Sting again for 10, paralyze and poison. Next turn, de-evolve it again, or retreat then de-evolve. That could actually be a pretty decent combo. So Hypnosis, we saw that. We have Sucker Punch from Cacnea. So Cacturne and Spike Rend. I heard this one was pretty good. 30 plus. If opponent's active Pokemon has any damage on it already, does 60 more. And Hunt. Switch one bench Pokemon with the active, does 40 to the new benched one. So you could actually bring up something weak to grass and hit it for 80. Because there is weakness applied. This was kind of cool with the ability. Shell on. Once during your turn, you may discard a Shelmet from hand. If you do, search your deck for a card that evolves from this Pokemon and put it onto it. Kind of cool. So it's an automatic evolution. Abilities can get past the first turn evolution requirement too. So Skiddo, we've seen that one. Go-Goat, Sap Sipper, 80 more damage to the opponent's grass Pokemon. So you can do 160 with Horn Leech while healing 20. That's kind of decent. Alolan Marowak, with no energy required, Dance of Flames. For each energy attached to your opponent's Pokemon, the entire team, attach a fire energy card from your discard pile to your Pokemon in any way you like. That would work well with the Scorched Earth. Discarding a fire energy to draw cards, Dance of Flames can then attach those directly based on the energy the opponent has. Burning Boomerang 70 times. Flip 2 coins. This attack does 70 damage for each heads. If either of them is heads, you burn them. So, the 2 tails, nothing happens, but you at least burn them with 1 heads, which is very cool. Numble does continuous headbutt, we saw that. Camera Up, we saw. Staryu, Starmie. Once during your turn, you may shuffle this Pokemon and all cards attached to it into your deck. Spinning attack for 40. There's Submerge from Magikarp. Gyarados GX, which we didn't get to use, but we did see it at the pre-release. Waterfall for 70. Wait a minute. Waterfall Evolution, and then Waterfall. Draconic Disaster 100 plus. If there's a stadium in play, 100 more, then discard the stadium. Dreadstorm for 1 water. Discard an energy from each of your opponent's Pokemon. Pretty nice. Swinub can Gnaw. Pilot one can Stampede and Rest. And Mamoswine Double Stomp and Forceful Tackle. Remoraid has Water Gun. We saw Octillery as well. There's the Corphish I couldn't get to use my Crawdaunt. Grab Hammer and Double Claws. There's our Feebas. Milotic TLC. Tender Loving Care. Shuffle one of your opponent's bench Pokemon that has any damage counters on it and all cards attached to it into their deck. That could work with Decidueye with the Feather Arrow. If they have something very powered up on the deck or on the bench, like say, what would you say, Charizard GX with like 5 energy, fire one, bink, Feather Arrow, TLC it back into their deck, actually, not even their hand. There's an idea. Ocean Cyclone does 80 and 10 damage to each of your opponent's bench Pokemon. Regice with Iceberg Shield. If you have Regirock in play, prevent all effects of attacks, including damage done to this Pokemon by your opponent's Stage 2s. Frost Smash does 70. So the Regi brothers all power each other up in this set, which is kind of cool. We saw Shellos. There's Pikachu. Pika draw for draw 1 card. Quick attack can do 40 with a flip of heads. Okay, this is what RoboPig Gameplay said to watch for. Surge Surfer. With a stadium card in play, you have no retreat cost. And Psychic does 70 plus 20 more for each energy the opponent has.